Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl Magic Mermaid. It's good to see me 2 months in a row, right? I feel like, welcome back, y'all. It's first of all, I want to speak on the fact that there's so much going on in the world and that these readings are now needed more than ever. Because who actually really knows what's going on? Nobody. So this is going to be for my Leos. So Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is for the month of September for all of my Leo placements. Okay, so we're going to jump right in. I pre-shuffled off the camera so that we can just get right into it. All right, so I'm wishing you all peace and love and blessings and prosperity and abundance and freedom and everything, authenticity, all the good stuff. So let's get started, Leos. We are starting off the month of September with the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this is really cute. And then the Eight of Wands. Come on. Okay, it's the, focus. And then we have the Four of Cups. Okay. With the Two of Wands. Okay, and we have the King of Pentacles. And lastly, the King of Swords for the month of September. Let me go ahead and shuffle, and then we'll get these clarifiers. Oh my gosh, it's too loud. Okay, we have the Five of Wands here. I don't like when it doesn't focus, okay? So Five of Wands is going to be an indicator of some sort of like competition or conflict or something going on. We have the Queen of Cups clarifying the Eight of Wands. And we have the Wheel of Fortune clarifying the Four of Cups. We have the Page of Cups clarifying the Two of Wands. The World clarifying the King of Pentacles. And the Hierophant clarifying the King of Swords. Okay, so let me just go ahead and get you a couple oracle cards, Leo, and then we're going to dive right into these messages. That was already pre-shuffled, so I don't know why I just reshuffled that, but maybe Spirit wanted me to. So we got Leap, Leo. We got Warrior Woman. We got Akasha. And we got protection. Okay, Leo. So, coming into the month of September, first off, we have the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Five of Wands. Okay. So, this lets me know, Leo, that in some sort of space where you have been competing maybe, or even just showing off your skills in some sort of way. So for instance, the Five of Wands, okay, so if it would be talking about in a relationship instance, right? The Five of Wands would be saying like, oh, this person dates many people, and so you're competing for this person's attention. If it was relating to work, then it would say, oh, this is a position or a job that a lot of people would like to have, and it has a competitive salary or competitive pay, right? So that would be Five of Wands in love. In a family setting, Five of Wands is going to be like bickering, fighting, competition, snarkiness, all of that good stuff. And then in health, say it was talking about your health, the Five of Wands is going to be talking about you're having some sort of conflicts or some sort of issues, some sort of problems, right? So but the main card is the Knight of Cups. So this tells me, Leo, you're being offered something, and it does feel like it's something of a romantic level. So I feel like if you have been in a relationship, Leo, then coming into the month of September, if you guys have been bickering before or fighting or just being kind of competitive or manipulative with each other, you're coming out of that in the month of September, and there's actually a lot of romanticism kind of surrounding you. So, but also if there was like a job position that you were really hoping that you would get and things like that, and you were putting all of your efforts forth to make sure that you kind of secure this position, then coming into the month of September, I do see this, you job or whatever offering you something substantial and saying, hey, yes, we want to bring you on board. And we think that this would be great for both parties and blah, 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 blah. And so also this can also mean, Leos, if it's talking about in the home, or if it's talking about with your health, if things have just been challenging lately in the past month or two, or whatever, is saying that energy is now subsiding and things are going to get more lighter and feel more harmonious and serene and tranquil, okay? Less fighting, more harmony, okay, is what we're talking about. We have that Eight of Wands energy, okay, clarified by the Queen of Cups. So this is telling me like, okay, Leo, you're just attuning to a new vibration, because look at this card. I love this card. It's so cute. It's like, what is that thing that they play in the church? Why can I never remember it? That's actually really embarrassing. Queen of Cups. It's like you're attuning yourself to a new vibration, Leo. And with that Queen of Cups being there, I feel like you are coming off very intuitive in the month of September, Leo. You are coming off very strong and compassionate and loving and nurturing and caring. And so where it may have been hard for you in the past, Leo, to show that side of you, I feel like this month in September, you're really tapping into that energy. So for some of you, this could be like your soft girl energy. And then if you're a guy, it can just mean, you know, balancing your feminine energy with your masculine a little bit better, so that it's not imbalanced or harsh or abrasive or things like that. I feel like there's a softening happening in the month of September. Leos are learning how to soften around the edges a little bit. And not because someone is telling them to, or someone is saying that you should do this because you're too much. No, Leo is doing it because they actually want to. They feel guided to do this. And they understand that it's actually beneficial to their health when they are in this mode, or when their nervous system is relaxed, or when they're more so looking at the glass half full instead of half empty. So that is what's happening. So you're attuning to this new vibration, this new level. So this is all feels very new for you, Leo. So then we have this Four of Cups energy clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like, so things are going to be going well, but I do feel like there's a moment, Leo, after this initial softening is the word. After this initial softening, Leo, okay, you get into this relaxed version of yourself where your nervous system is relaxed, where you're not constantly triggered, where you're not feeling like constant anxiety and PTSD and fight or flight mode and adrenals all fired up and, you know, all of that stuff. Then I feel like you do come to a moment in time where it's like, it's something about this situation that you thought, Leo, you thought this situation would validate you, or you thought this situation would make you feel better. You thought this situation would fulfill you. You thought this situation would help you to feel whole. But so when your nervous system goes through this shift in the month of September, you actually see that you are able to carry this vibration on your own, and you don't need any external validating circumstances or people or energies to help you get into that vibration. So you're learning, Leo, you're learning like, I can do this on my own. I can give myself the soft life. I can, you know, I feel like it's a moment of you realizing that you no longer need to search outside of yourself for the things that you want, need, and desire. So you're having this moment where things are shifting for you, Leo. Things are changing. And you're really like, okay, So, but you're like, things were just good. Things were just good. But then you have this moment where you're like, okay, I kind of feel like I'm forcing it. I feel like you just feel like you're forcing it a little bit. And you're like, if I'm already happy and I'm already soft, then that means the validation that I thought that I was getting from you is actually not even real. So I think that you're realizing that in the moment of September, Leo. And then we get here to this Two of Wands energy clarified by the Page of Cups. And so you're getting to a moment, you know, because the Page of Cups is about a positive emotional message that brings like some sort of emotional fulfillment or something that excites you and makes you feel good inside. But the Two of Wands is like you're coming to a crossroads. Look at my girl. Can we get a close-up of my girl? Yeah, look at her. What has she got going on? Oh, she has the rams. She has the rams. Okay. The rams, like, what are they called? Antlers? Yeah, so the ram would be like the Aries. So it's saying like the moment after starting, because the Ace of Wands will be like very much Aries energy. Two of Wands is going to be like, okay, you started something, but Two of Wands, Ace of Wands is you getting the new idea to do something different. Two of Wands is realizing that you're approaching a pathway where you have to choose to do something different or you're going to stick with what you got. You understand that you're reaching because you came up with this new thing that you felt good about and you wanted to manifest in your life. But then like the step after that is like making a decision and choosing an actual pathway, choosing a door to enter, choosing the road to go down. And so you're understanding that you're coming to a point where you have to choose which one is going to bring you more emotional fulfillment. So throughout the middle of September, you're really, you're coming to this point. You're like, okay, I really have to make a decision. Like if this isn't fulfilling me, then it's time to switch gears. And so I think that Leos, you're taking this moment very seriously. You want to make the right decision. You want to follow your intuition. You don't want to, and it's not that you don't want to make any more mistakes. It's just that you don't want to waste any more of your time, you know. So it's like you want to move right instead of moving fast. And that's just what I heard immediately. So then we have King of Pentacles clarified by the World card. And so I do feel like you're coming into some money, but I feel like more so, this is what I'm getting for you, Leos. I'm getting two messages. For some of you, I feel like you're going to be traveling a lot in the month of September. You may be getting paid to travel. And then for some of you, I think you're getting paid to travel to teach in some way, right? So, with that King of Pentacles and the World card, so I feel like maybe you could be getting offered a job where you're going to be traveling a lot. And so maybe what you're thinking about is the fact that on one behalf, yes, you're going to travel a lot, but then maybe you may be away from your home. You may be away from your family. And so that's definitely the things that you're considering. And those are the things that you're just looking over and make sure that you're making the right decision, making sure you're making the right choice. But you are digging deep, Leo, and you are trying to dig into those spots and figure out like, okay, what does make me feel fulfilled, right? So then we have the King of Swords clarified by the Hierophant. And this is why I said a lot of you Leos will be traveling to teach. Okay. But for others of you, Leo, I feel like there could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius man that you are wanting to maybe just, you want to be in a high level commitment with this person, or both of you are deciding like, we're going to just take this to the next level. We're going to really devote to each other and see where this goes and like see what we can create and build. And so some of you are deciding, you know what, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to travel. I'm going to teach. I'm going to offer what I have to the world. I'm going to follow my heart and follow my dreams and not be afraid. And then others of you are saying, you know what, this is where I wanna be. Okay, so Alexa, play Donald Jones, Where I Wanna Be. Okay, so Leo, that's your song for September, Where I Wanna Be by Donald Jones. Okay, so your first oracle card says leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. So I feel like, Leo, you are hesitant. You are a little bit afraid. You are a little bit cautious. And I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. But Leo, make sure you don't doubt yourself to the point where you don't make the decision that would fulfill your heart. Okay? It says you go first and the universe will catch you, meaning that if you jump out there and you trust that whatever you do in right action and in divine alignment, whatever you do, you will be supported. The universe will immediately just show up and be like, hey, I'm here. I heard you did something new. You need something? I got you. What's up? What you need? I got you. You know, so I feel like, yeah, you need to, whatever this is, Leo, I feel like it's a big choice. It's a big decision. It's very adventurous. It feels very adventurous. It feels passionate. It feels like something that you've not done before in your life. And I feel like you're about to do it. So I want to just wish you blessings and happiness and success in your new endeavors and safety too. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? When it says warrior woman, this card already always makes me think of a Leo woman. Because, like, if anyone was called a warrior woman, who would it be besides a Leo woman? Like, she's the tigress, the lioness, the feminine, the feline, okay? But it's just talking about whatever this journey is that you are considering embarking on. It's really going to change your life. It's going to expand your vision and your consciousness. It's going to change your whole concept of the way that you perceive the world. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's a spy from the Matrix. Like, get the hell out. Sorry, y'all. See, when I called it a spy from the Matrix, then it flew off. So yes, Leos. So I think you should do the thing. I think that you're going to be fully supported. I think that you should not be afraid. You should not be scared. Leo women are not even scary people, so I barely need to tell y'all that. But whatever it is that you're about to do, it's going to be really freaking, like, powerful. Okay, you have Akasha, which says your guidance is divinely guided. This card comes out whenever the message here is, like, obviously, I probably explained it well, and I was channeling it well, and I mediumed it to you well. So that's when the card comes out and it says, okay, we want you to, whatever she says, definitely listen to her, because we're putting her in the alignment to transmit the exact message that you need to hear at this point in time. Okay, and then we got protection. It says call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. So this month you will definitely be feeling like you have to call your power back from certain things, certain people, certain places. You know, you have to be authentically yourself. You have to not dim your light. You have to be true to yourself and really do the things that you want to do, that you feel compelled to do, that God is calling you to do. And you have to do those without shame, without guilt, and with trust and with faith. And that's your reading, Leo. So I hope that this made sense for you. I can't wait to hear what's going on. You guys, drop it in the comments and let me know what you guys got going on. And make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Magic Mermaid and on TikTok at Magic Mermaid 25. You can book a personal reading with me. Hit me up in the DM on Instagram or TikTok or whatever. And that's it. I'll see you guys next month.